Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. Children, let's get continued with our MS Paint, and we have more beautiful chapters ahead. So we will quickly try to finish this MS Paint, and I hope you people are using the tools whichever we are reading from the textbooks to your computer screens. In our last class, we saw different tools. We saw the brushes, we saw colors, color 1, color 2, how to use it. Then how about writing the text, selecting the objects and all. So today we are going to see how to import new images. See children, until now we have seen how the brushes work. And with those brushes, with those shapes, we can draw anything. But imagine you want to bring a picture from outside and put it in our paint. Can we do it? Yes, we can do it. So how do we do it? If you want to open a new image, imagine you have an image saved in your computer. Okay, you have downloaded an image. Let's take an example of this watermelon. You have downloaded a watermelon image in your system and you want to bring it in your paint so that you can make it more changes to it. How do we do about it? So click on file menu. Okay, I'll just do it as per that they are saying me. They're telling me to click on file menu. I've clicked it. Click on open. I'm clicking on open. So select the image you needed. Okay, let me see. I have saved it here. Oh, okay, I've selected the image I wanted to do it. Click open the image. Yes, click on open. Oh, wow, my watermelon is on my screen, isn't it? Now what next can be done? Resize of an image. You by using this tool, we can make our image narrow, wide, short, or tall. So whatever image I have taken, so if I want to make it bigger, smaller, slimmer, fatter, narrow, wide and all, I can make it. Now, how do I do about it? So go to your MS Paint. Okay. I'll just drag it up. So what is it telling me? Click on home tab. Okay, I've clicked on home tab. Click the selection option. Yes. And then it is asking me to select the image by dragging the mouse over it. So I'm telling resize it. Click on resize. So when I'm clicking on resize, then resize and skew dialog box appears. It dialog box has come in front of us. Again, children, select the image by dragging. So it is asking me to select the image. Okay, once I'll just select the image. Okay, one second. No, I selected it the wrong way. I want the full image. Yes, I've selected the image. Okay, then what is asking me to resize it? I'll just click on resize. So my resize and skew dialog box has come in front of me. Okay. Type the percentage of resize in horizontal and vertical boxes. So it is 100%. What I want to do it horizontally, I want it 100, but vertically I want it to be on a 50. Okay, it is asking me to resize two together. Then click type percentage of resize in the horizontal vertical boxes. Click on OK. The size of the pictures will be changed. Okay, I'll just, oh wow, my size of my picture has reduced to 50%. What I had 100% for that, it has got changed to 50%. See, what did we learn now? To bring the image from outside and then we can change it. By using rotate command, you can change the position of the image in different angles. By using flip command, you can create a mirror image of the pictures either horizontally or vertically. Let's just try. So what is this asking me? Click on home tab. Okay. Click on select options. Yes. Select the image by dragging the mouse. Okay, I'm selecting my image. I've selected the image. Click on rotate. Okay, let me rotate it. How much I should rotate? Whatever. I want it to be rotated 90 degrees. Oh, it got rotated. See? I will rotate it once more. It came to this one. Rotate more. Rotate 180 degrees. See, it became ulta pulta, right? It became upside down because I've rotated 180 degree. Now flip the side. I'll just rotate it 180 degree more. I'll bring it. So this side is my, this one. Now I will just flip it. Let me try the flip option. Click here. Flip vertically. See, it became upside down. So I can even flip this. Flip means just like right side to left side to right side. So now this watermelon corner is at the right side, right? I'll make it to the left side. Let me do it. flip it horizontally. See, now this it got twisted from here to here. This way we can rotate it and also we can flip it. I'll just make it this one. Let's go the next one. To flip an image, you are just going to do the opposite way, right? I just showed you how to flip it. Now skew a image. Skew option is used to resize the image, but the image gets stretched from one end while the other end remains fixed. So it is, see, you can see here, it is a proper square, right? But here in the skew image, the image has got stretched diagonally. Now how to do it? Click on Home tab, click on Resize, skew OK, type the degree of skew, and then click on OK. Let me take a picture. In the Home tab, select the Resize. Yes, select the Resize and skew it. See here, the bottom is going to be at the same position, but the top will be stretched and it will move towards the horizontally or vertically. I'll just do it. I'll just do 50%. Let me see what are the results. See how the image got skewed. Yes, we will do once more. We will try it another way around, resize it. Now we'll try it the vertical way. Where is my image? Let me select first. Yes, I am to see. I forgot to select. So first you are supposed to select it. Then do resize and then vertical way. See how my image has got skewed. This gives an interesting effect to your images, right? Now working with the images, cropping an image. You can use the crop tool to remove the unwanted part of the image from the drawing. After cropping, only the selected part of the image will display. Okay, I'll just do. See, imagine I just don't want this bigger watermelon. I just want this smaller watermelon. How I want to remove this unwanted area. So how should I do it? Go to Home tab, do the selection. I'm going to do, they're asking me to select. So I'll just, okay, no. I'll just select the smaller watermelon. Yes. And then it is asking me to click on crop. And how my crop is there. See, my unwanted bigger watermelon is been removed and I have this piece of watermelon. So whenever you're whenever you're keeping an image and if you want to remove an unwanted area, okay, I want to remove the smaller piece. I have to select it. I'll just select my bigger, this one, only greener part, and then I'll just click on crop. See, my other part is gone. This is what we can do with the cropping of the image. Now copy and paste. You can copy the image from one place and paste it to another place through copy and paste command. Copying an image allows you to make a duplicate image of the drawing area. It can save you time by not drawing the image again and again. Okay, how do we do it? Children, imagine I want this watermelon. I'll just resize the watermelon. I'll just make it a little more smaller, resize it. I'll make it more 50%. And let's see. Okay, I want this image in 4 different places. Okay, instead of again going to files, bringing the image, keeping it here and there, what if I can just copy and paste it? Now, what in the sense, just copy this image and make one more paste over here. So for copying, you have the button called Ctrl+C. For pasting, we have Ctrl+V. So let's start doing what it is asking me. Click on Home tab. Okay. Click select. Okay. I'm going to select my image. Done. I've selected. Select the image by dragging. Click on copy. So on the clipboard, I have something called copy. I'll just click on copy. Okay. I've copied. Click on paste. You can also, now I've just copied. Let me paste it. See, my one more image is ready. Yes, and I can keep it wherever I want. Just drag it and keep it wherever you want to keep the image. Or see, now instead of going to clipboard, I can directly do. So I can directly do from Ctrl+C. So what am I supposed to do? I've selected, see this picture is already selected. Press Control on your keyboard and C, Control and C both together you press it. Now it has got copied. I have done just Control plus C, and then I am going to press, look at my hand in my image, I'm going to press Control plus V. Control plus V, see one more image is ready. So see. Control plus C, Control plus V, Control plus C, Control plus V. Like this, I can just copy the image whichever I want to and then paste it wherever I want to paste it. This is what is called copy and paste. So until now, this is more than enough. We will see about cut, copy, paste and all those things in our next class. Until then, bye-bye.